the just cried out, the Lord hears and rescues them in all their distress.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Those whose spirit is crushed, he will save. Many are the trials of the just man, but from them all the Lord will rescue them.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted.
He will keep guard over all his bones. Not one of his bones shall be broken. The Lord ransomed the souls of the servants. All who trust in him shall not be condemned.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted.
Glory and praise to you, O Christ.
Glory and praise to you, O Christ.
Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Glory and praise to you, O Christ.
Glory and praise to you, O Christ.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, Lord.
At that time, Jesus went about in Galilee. He would not go about in Judea because the Jews sought to kill him. Now the Jews' feast of tabernacle was at hand. But after his brethren had gone up to the feast, then he also went up, not publicly, but in private. Some of the people of Jerusalem therefore said, "Is not this the man whom they seek to kill? And here he is, speaking openly, and they say nothing to him. Can it be that the authorities really know that this is the Christ? Yet we know where this man comes from. And when the Christ appears, no one will know where he comes from." So Jesus proclaimed, as he taught in the temple, "You know me, and you know where I come from. But I have not come of my own accord. He who sent me is true, and him you do not know. I know him, for I come from him, and he sent me." So they sought to arrest him, but no one laid hands on him, because his hour had not yet come. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
From the first reading from the book of Wisdom, we see that there are people who plan against the righteous, and anyone who decides to act righteously will always have opponents. Anyone who decides to do what is right all the time will always face opposition. The unrighteous are always planning how to bring the righteous one down. In the gospel reading, there's the plot to bring Jesus down. But Jesus decided not to go publicly. He went to the Feast of the Tabernacle privately, knowing that the plot and hatred towards him for his good work were increasing. This prudence to avoid avoidable threat and evil is something we must also take seriously. In the light, Jesus was not somebody who was suicidal or just walking into that. He avoided going publicly because he saw the threat. There are some people who, in the light of this coronavirus that is become pandemic, over 24,000 counting today are dead. Not to talk about the number infected. Nigeria has just been upgraded to have 65 infected, and those are people who have been tested. And so people must, like Jesus, avoid danger. Avoid danger. Don't expose yourself and just say, this is, we have immunity against it. It's not a black man sickness. No. Everybody, Africans have died, Caucasians have died, Asians have died from coronavirus. There is no better way to prepare for it than to take all the necessary precautions that have been outlined. So we'll pray that as many that will be following this live streaming mass, there will be a spiritual connection that you are able to make during this period, because Christ never abandons us. But he wants us to use faith and reason to confront what befalls us, what faces us. Faith and reason require faith because we know God will bring an end to this. Reason because God has given us the sense to be able to take the necessary precaution so that we don't spread it. When we do both, God will bless us more. May he bless his word in our hearts and make them bear fruits in our lives through Christ our Lord.
Amen.